SFO, LAX. Lose an hour, gain an hour.
I mean, I love waking up in the morning not knowing what's gonna happen or who I'm gonna meet, where I'm gonna wind up.
Once you cross the ocean and cut yourself loose, looking for something more beautiful, something more exciting, and yes, I admit, something more dangerous.
Next time, let's go first class, all right?
Check-in for that flight doesn't begin for another 2 hours, sir.
This is your life, and it's ending 1 minute at a time.
Yo, welcome to another episode of On the Road with 60 East, the Happiness and Pursuit Festival edition. We have a special guest that will be performing at this year's festival. What's good, Zach? How you been?
Yo, what's good, everybody? What's good, man? I've been super good, busy, fucking having fun, man, chilling, excited for the festival.
Yeah, what's up, man? Like I was telling you, I was glad we were able to get you on this one, man. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too, man. We're about to do something crazy for sure.
Dope. So, man, let's get into it for the people that may not be familiar. Where are you from? Let's get started with that originally.
I was born in Bellflower, and I grew up kind of all over L.A. Most of my family's based in South Central and Inglewood. That's where my granny and my mama and sister and everybody lived. But shit, I lived everywhere from fucking Long Beach to Hollywood now, you feel me? Like Koreatown, downtown, everywhere. And I even spent some time out in the IE. I went to Cal State San Bernardino for a little bit. I went to fucking Eisenhower High and Rialto for a little bit. So I'm like fucking SoCal all the way, everywhere.
Oh, dope, yeah. I was just watching the interview where you said you was like hella young staying at the dorms, having a wild time.
Nigga, man. That shit used to be crazy, bro. Cal State was crazy because, well, you gotta figure you say Cal State to like the average person and they're like, oh, that can't be popping, but like, people don't realize, especially like once you like go around the country a lot and be to a lot of these rural spots that not a lot's popping, those are the craziest places to go because there ain't shit popping. So every time anything happens, that's all there is to do. You feel me? And so everybody's there. And so that's how it was at Cal State. It actually it's a party school, bro, because you're just like tucked up right by that mountain basically. And yeah, man, it was crazy for sure. I was definitely still getting kicked out of the dorms and like still living there like on the low. I had to duck the RAs. It was on some like Van Wilder. It was crazy.
Man, so at what point did you start getting into music?
Man, I always like wrote poetry and like rapped and like. From the time I was like 12, I was already like making beats and stuff, but I was never like really serious about it. I was just, creating stuff. And when I was about 13, which is hella young still, I met a homie on the message board. You know how motherfuckers used to go on the message. I don't even know. Can I cuss? Am I on the radio?
Yeah, you good.
Oh, yeah, all right. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing. This shit. But so I met the homie Kale on the message board, and he had seen me like freestyle or like something. But Kale, he was from like this legendary crew called Customer Service that No Can Do is from, and like a lot of like Project Low legends, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, you're hella young and you're good, but you're never gonna be good unless you come to this place. And so, long story short, me and my homie Randy, shout out Randy Sass, we used to sneak out. Randy was 15, so he had just got a permit. I was living in Long Beach at the time, going to Milliken High. And we used to sneak out every Thursday. Randy, his dad worked a graveyard shift. So he would jack his dad's blue van. Mind you, he's 15, I'm 13. We're like sophomores. I'm 2 years younger than my class, so I'm hella young, you feel me? And Randy's like 15. We're dipping from Long Beach to Leimert Park to rap on the corner and smoke and drink with like fucking freestyle and legends, you know what I'm saying? Everywhere from AC Alone and Abstract Rude and Mike and Nine and Peace and Otherwise and No Can and Open Mike Eagle and fucking, like, we're just surrounded by these level of niggas all of a sudden. And I'm not just like the best nigga at the lunch table that's serving niggas at lunchtime no more. You feel me? And it just like really opened up my mind to this whole other like just like waves of bending words and rhythms and cadences and fucking vocabularies and at the Project Bloat it was encouraged. It was not even encouraged. It was required to have your own style. You know what I'm saying? If you sounded like anybody, automatically you're done. You feel me? And so that shit really developed me and really impacted me in a lot of ways. And I wouldn't be doing anything that I'm doing if it wasn't for the Bloat, for sure.
So that was the door opening right there?
Yeah, man, because from the time I was 13 to fucking 18, 19, 20, I was going to the Bloat fucking damn near every Thursday. Every Thursday I could get there. I miss every fucking Friday. Dude, and from sophomore year to fucking senior year, my absences on Fridays was literally like fucking like 70 a semester. My pops would be like, what in the fuck are you doing on Fridays? But he didn't realize it wasn't nothing I was doing on Fridays. It was what I was doing Thursday nights. You feel me? So it's a dojo. You feel me? So that shit really like helped shape me as an artist and just like spark other inspirations to do other shit too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so that's where all the swim team and all the relationships started building.
Yeah, man. That's where we all came together, you know, Dumbfounded and Psychosis and DJ Zoe and Breezy Lovejoy, who's Anderson .Paak, and, you know, Verbs, Alpha. Man, the list is endless, you know what I mean? Like, I owe everything, you know, to the community that was established and, you know, continues to grow just based on those like Thursday nights, you know what I mean?
At what point did the battle scene start coming into that? I'm familiar with you from the battle scene and seeing your battles a while ago. How did all that come out of Project Bloat and stuff?
So the thing with the Bloat is like it was like a Shark Tank, bro. So it's just like a natural reaction to like battle and like, cause you know, MCing and rapping is a competitive sport. It's like boxing. Everybody wants to test their prowess and everybody wants to be the best and everybody wants to show their power and their strength and their skill. You know what I mean? Just like a martial art or anything like that. And so battles naturally occurred all the time at the Bloat, and it was encouraged, and it was, you know, really like that's how you gain respect in a lot of ways. And so that just was like was a natural part of my culture growing up as a young writer and MC. And by the time I was, 15, 16, you know, I'm just entering freestyle battles all day. I'm paying my rent off of fucking freestyle battles and shit. Like, you know, if it wasn't me winning or Disaster or fucking Dumbfounded or No Can, it was a small circle of motherfuckers that was going to win the battle. You feel me? And that was like how we made a name for ourselves, how we had fun, how we learned, you know, and out of nowhere with the popularity of shit like 8 Mile and Blaze battles and all that other shit, Scribble Jam, all that, it started becoming more of a, you know, global, or at least not even global yet, but national phenomenon. And then that's when shit like Grindtime started. And that's when they were, you know, it became a cappella and pre-written, like you knew who your fucking opponent was, shit like that. Like we did the World Rap Championship 2-on-2s, me and Dumbfounded, you know what I mean? Like we knew who we was battling for a month before, and it didn't even occur to us to write shit. You know what I'm saying? Until like weeks before we were like, oh wait, what are we doing? Like there's 50 bands on the line. Wait, we should probably, okay. You know what I'm saying? Because experts like the homies, you know, The Source and Ilmac, they were already experts at that type of acapella style, mixing freestyles with written and doing shit on the spot, but also having shit in your back pocket. And see, we just weren't privy to that. Because that's not how we freestyle. We literally just came off the top all the time. You know what I mean? And so it was an interesting type of shift. And then once Grindtime started popping, that's when, you know, it became more just a normal thing to pre-write and not even normal, but a requirement at that point because, you know, people are getting paid a lot more money and people want to see these seasoned battles, not just making shit up off the top, which, you know, we still fucking mix that in too because that's just what you do. But that's just because we kind of came up like that, you know. But I stopped battling like probably 7 years ago now, and it's crazy how I still get fucking asked when I'm going to battle, like, to this day, every fucking day. It's crazy.
Yeah, I wanted to get into the transitioning from battling into being an artist and focusing on that. But before that, I just wanted to talk about like what the platform and all that did for you, and what was the effect on your pen and just as you as an artist overall, getting that experience in.
Well, it was, for one, it was natural because that's just what we all, like, battling was easy. So it's like, if you just put up a picture of somebody, I can fucking kick you 16 right now. That was normal. So it was cool, but honestly, it detracted from what I've always done. I mean, I've been making music, you know, beyond rapping. You know, I make beats and play instruments and fucking, like, it started detracting from that just because the amount of time that you have to spend to give the level of performance that I'm expected of myself and of everybody else to give, and beyond that, and to innovate and to fucking be better and to fucking really like do my job. It requires so much. Like, that's why I really respect all of my homies that still battle and like only battle, some of them, and battle and make music a lot and all types of shit, because that shit really is time consuming to really put on a high level of battling. And bro, I'm just trying to make music, and that shit gets in the way of that for me. I'm not trying to like sit here and think about fucking this fucking random dude that I never met in my life for like 3 months and shit. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, how was that? How was the initial reaction from when you started doing that? Because I know you had built a fan base as a battle MC, and like, how was that transition into starting to, you know, do more music? I know you were releasing music the whole time while you was battling too, right?
Yeah, definitely, but not as much as I wanted to, and not as focused as I wanted to, because I was juggling, you know. And the way that I make music is very fucking in depth, and I'm like, it's, you know, every step of the process I'm involved in, and it's not something that's just like I'm just writing to a beat or some shit like that. So it's like the way that I battle is the way I make music. It's just in depth. It's I don't want to fucking I don't bullshit it. You know what I mean? So at first because people are gonna box you in. Like, any artist is gonna box you in, but people don't realize I make my own artwork. I fucking direct and edit or co-edit most of my videos and fucking all that shit. It's all a part of one vision for me, and I don't look at that as work. I look at it as the same thing. You know what I mean? It's just all part of my one overall expression that I'm trying to say with every piece that I put out, be it, you know, an album cover or the single art or some fucking GIF that I made or the fucking video I cut or the story that I wrote or the song or the beat or the guitar, whatever that is, to me, it's all the same shit, you know. And then the most important part of that is the performance, you know what I'm saying? And because that's when people get to see all that shit come alive and fucking right in front of their face, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm studying, and that's what I'm, you know, practicing and getting better at every day and shit. And I'm obsessed about that type of shit. So it's really all I do, and I don't want to be like doing anything else. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like people want what they want from you, and I just don't really feel like fucking battling. That's it. I don't even watch battles and shit. Like, I watch like Illmac because that's the homie, and he's like the greatest. I watch Hollow battles and I watch Disaster battles. I watch the homie battles, but like that are fucking fire, you know. But I don't even watch the whole battle because that shit's too fucking long. So they're like, what kind of shit is that? You know?
So leaving that arena and moving on to do your solo thing and all that. What has been some of the highlights over the past? You know, you said you've been out like 7 years. What have?
Yeah, man. I mean, shit. Just touring and fucking seeing the country and in the world and just really connecting with fans that for whatever reason can hear something that I'm just taking out of my mind and out of my soul and my experience and essentially just recording that, just recording experiences and trying to like fully or as close to express however I feel about whatever particular thing I'm feeling at that time. And for someone to take that moment that I had, that, one simple space and time that I personally experienced and happened to capture, for someone to take that and extrapolate this meaning from it and then have this deeper understanding and then for us to build a connection through those vibrations across time and space and have no knowledge of each other, other than they heard that song. That shit is fucking special to me. That's, and it means a lot to me. And I feel like that shit's therapy for me just as much as it's therapy for anybody else. And so it's that fucking symbiotic relationship that me just being myself and people fucking with that you can't ask for anything, more fulfilling, personally. Like, that shit is everything to me.
Yeah, let's get into some of the tour stories you've been able to do, man. A lot of the podcasts that we do is centered around touring and getting advice for younger artists that are looking to get on the road and getting to do like bigger events like the festival and stuff. So I always like picking the brain of people like yourself that that have been on the road and have been around for a while doing their thing.
Yeah, man. I think. I mean, what do you want to know? You feel me?
Well, yeah, I got a couple of questions. What's the jankiest promoter move someone has tried to pull on you?
The janky promoter move. Let me think, because there's a gang of them, bro. That's why you always have to have the big nigga on tour, bro. You need the big nigga that looks scary. Bro, even if he's not really fucking about to beat nobody up, he has to at least look like he is, bro, because niggas are super, here's it. It's not the jankiest, it's one of the jankiest, but it's the most fucking common. Bro, it's I'll pay you tomorrow, bro, like, let's go out to breakfast, I'm gonna take you, but first they'll take you out to dinner, first. You feel me? Oh, great show. Boom, 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 boom. Take you out to dinner. Oh, yeah, let's go to the Waffle House. Nigga, that shit is $30, nigga, first of all. Second of all, I'm only going because I think that's where I'm getting paid at. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, cool, let's go get these. I don't even want no fucking waffles anyway, but let's go get this money. Boom. You there, boom. They pay for the meal. You still haven't got paid. You know what I mean? Boom. And then here's how you know what's about to happen. It's because the next question is, so where y'all staying at? As soon as they say that, so what hotel y'all at? Nigga, it's over. Because their next is going to be like, all right, I'm only a mile from there. So what I'm going to do is, no. We're walking to the fucking ATM right now. You're overdrawing, nigga. You're doing whatever you gotta do because we need this bread because, nigga, we leave at 7 a.m. and good and damn well we do, and we got a 9-hour drive. Don't play that shit. Give me my money now. Half up front, deposit before we even leave the state for sure. Like, before we leave California. I need the fucking Idaho. You know what I mean? Like, that's just, you have to get that because otherwise, it all goes back into protecting yourself, you know what I mean? Because people will, take advantage if you let them.
Yeah, no doubt. I tell artists all the time, make sure you have the contract and all that too, especially when you don't have the agent and don't have the manager and it's just,
Gotta have the
all
contract.
words and handshake and stuff like that. You got to be on your
And
shit.
that's all good too, but here's the thing. Most broke niggas don't give a damn about a contract. So that shit does not help you in the case of a shady promoter trying to run away. Actually, it can hurt you because they'll sign anything. You know what I'm saying? They're like, yeah, nigga, I'm not going to do it anyway. So that's the whole thing. You know, I need my fucking plane ticket and my PayPal fucking cha-chinging. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
Shit.
What is the worst situation you found yourself in on tour? Whether it's running over a deer on the freeway or
shit.
or having to throw somebody out.
I already know. No, I already know. This was my first national tour, bro. Probably 2011. It was my brother 2Max, DJ LAJ. We were supposed to have the other homie, who shall remain nameless, driving, but he flaked out. He didn't drive, so he flaked out on the day before, talking about we'll meet you in Vegas. All right, my nigga. So we had to drive ourselves. Me, Alex, and LAJ had to drive ourselves to 34 cities in 40 days, bro, and play 3 sets every night, bro. Long story short, we was either in, like, crossing Chicago or somewhere. We were somewhere in the Midwest, maybe even in Ohio. But I think Jay was driving. Had to be Jay driving because Jay spacey as hell. Plus we was all tired. It was stupid, bro, to have to play, have to go sound check it, drive 6 hours, sound check, go to the fucking hotel for an hour, shower, get your merch, go play for 3 hours, 4 hours, go get in the van and go drive. Like, crazy, bro. So, I think me and Alex were sleeping. I want to say Jay was driving. We wake up because Jay's like, yo. Bro, we're on some bridge leading into, like, the beginning of the end of, like, civilization, and our gas. It's fucking, the gas light comes on. The gas light comes on. And so immediately we hop on the phone. Boom, boom, boom. Mind you, phones way worse back then. 8 years ago, 7 years ago. Way worse. And we're in the middle of fucking nowhere, bro. So it takes a while to even see where the gas stations are. By the time we do, I shit you not, we're exactly in the middle of the nearest one if you keep going and if you turn around. It was like exactly like 2 miles to each side or some shit like that. And we're like, oh my God. So all right, fuck it, we'll just keep going forward because at least we got the momentum. Bro, I swear to God, we ran out of gas, and mind you, we're driving a big ass Sprinter, that fits fucking 16 fucking people in it. The Grim Image fucking Sprinter with us 3 people in it. We're driving that big ass fucking Dodge Sprinter. We run out of gas like a half a mile, I swear. Bro, right before we knew we was gonna run out, my nigga Jay just punches on it, nigga, tries to fucking get as fast as he can, nigga. Bro, it's 3:30, 4:30 in the morning, bro. This is on some wild shit. We go as fast as we can, bro. And that shit cuts up. We're like, well, nigga, let's see. Bro, why do we ride the motherfucking inertia, nigga? Einstein is no joke, nigga. Fucking, we rode all the way until we slowly crept up into the gas station, and then we barely fucking made it. I can't even make this shit up, bro. I was like, this is crazy. What would we have done? Like, what would we have done if that wouldn't have happened? Like, this shit was wild, man.
Yeah, that's a good one, man. I've heard some horror stories, bro.
Man, I'm telling you, that shit was crazy.
On the flip side, that was the worst situation. What's the best situation you found yourself in? I've heard people get taken to sororities, and you can imagine what happens after that. But
man, there's just countless. I don't even know. I couldn't even. Like, there's just like a flip book of fucking crazy ass blurred memories just going through my mind right now because honestly, it's just about it's just about a different experience every night, bro. And the crazy thing is that for the people that you're with, this is a one-time thing, you know, or not one time, but you know, this is just Thursday, this is that one thing for them. And then for you, this is just another day. Like you're going to do this again tomorrow. And then tomorrow. And then tomorrow. And that's, it's interesting as fuck because when people just come together, it's like you be in some fucking random fucking town, fucking Woonsocket, Rhode Island, fucking, where you're like, what in the hell is this? And it end up being like the craziest fucking show, you know, of your life because it's motherfuckers that listen to you from across the country and like, you know, really be slapping your shit and showing you off to their friends and showing people about you and telling people and not just on the internet, like they really fuck with you and they finally get to see you. They don't get to see you every day in LA, you know, going to the fucking after hours, they don't get to see you just like popping up, you know, all the time like that. So it's, they really, they care, you know what I'm saying? It's different. It's different and it's crazy to be able to experience that in different levels, you know, every fucking night for like extended periods of time and motherfuckers like, and then just, you come home and it's like nothing. It's like, it's crazy because it's like, you're like, damn, what did I just do? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucking weird.
I'm glad you like kind of segued into that because I wanted to ask you about PTSD, and it's kind of like ASCAP just released an article talking about post-tour stress disorder is a thing that real artists suffer from when we come home from tour, and it's that what you're talking about when it's like, man, every night's a party and you come home and it's just like, damn, I gotta take out the trash and like, you know, you're not getting that same amount of energy every day. So it kind of like, it's really draining. And a lot of artists have reported like depression and just kind of like anxiety and kind of just not knowing, you know, what to do for that extended period of time. So I just wanted to ask your experience with it.
It's a shock, bro, because I mean, I'm already a fucking like hyper, like sensitive person when it comes to emotional states and shit like that, but you gotta just think about it just in terms of energetic exchange, like getting a literal overload, a fucking crazy ass like mega dose of love and rage and excitement and fucking energy from other humans that fuck with you like every single night, like back to back to back to back to back, and you're getting this adrenaline rush just from being on stage, and not to mention if you're partying or if you're drinking, and then you're being all these different places, and then you're not sleeping enough, and then you know it's a fucking whirlwind. Like people look at it and be like, oh man, that's so fun. Yo, it's the funnest shit of all time, but it's not easy. Like I know, like. People say that because it's true. Like, it's not fucking easy to do. You gotta, you know, drink your motherfucking vitamins and, you know, try to eat as right as you can and, you know, take care of yourself because that shit is really draining. And then just imagine experiencing that and then you come back and then you're just sitting in your fucking living room by yourself. Boom. It's like, oh shit. And then it's like that for another, you know, month. But it's like, that's literally just two separate worlds, you know?
Yeah, it's crazy. I always come home and like girl or whatever be like, yo, what's wrong with you? And like I kinda gotta explain it and like now when you come home from tour she kinda knows what time it is, you know, it's like all right,
yeah.
give him a couple of days.
Yeah, exactly. It's like this crazy like detachment because you've been living this fucking like you've been living so much life. Like, that's the thing. It's like the amount of life that you did in those 30 days is not equal to the fucking amount of life that other people in one place at one time are living in that same amount of time. It's like time traveling and shit. You know?
Yeah, facts. Let's talk about a lot of artists, get scared of like their first show or anything that may go wrong, whether it's the mics going out or the stage going out or a fight breaking out. So I wanted to ask, what's the worst thing that happened to you while you're on stage or at a show that you're supposed to be performing at?
Man, the worst thing was actually the best thing, bro. It's all about what you fucking make of it. First of all, Don't ever rap over your vocals. That's fucking tacky and weird. That's just a fucking public service announcement. But all right, so I was opening it up for Yellow Wolf and Travis Barker at the Glass House in Pomona. My boy Alpha was DJing for me, and we were on direct supporting for Yella. And so we get on, we're playing. I don't know. I probably had like a 12-minute set. Like we're running like a medley, like trying to get like 4 songs off, maybe like squeeze 5 man. We play like the first song, the second song drops, and the bass fucking hits so fucking hard that the computer fucking falls off of the stand like and it fucking like crashes. And I think it's like, first of all, I think it's like broken. It's my computer that he's using. I think it's broken, but the sound just literally, the computer just fucking broke. So this is the second song. So this is like the very beginning of my set. So I'm like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I just go into what the fuck I would do naturally. And I do a fucking acapella. Then I fucking, crack a couple jokes. And then I fucking end up, make them clap their hands and like kick a freestyle. And then finally this nigga gets one last beat to play. And I fucking rap on that shit and my set is over. And I'm like, I'm livid. I'm a fucking perfectionist. I have my shit fucking, OCD, meticulously fucking planned out and fucking what the fuck is, and when my shit don't go to, what I feel is the best of my ability, be it, my fault or not, it's gonna fucking piss me off. So I was pretty mad, and I'm walking off the stage, and as I'm walking into my backstage, into the back where the dressing rooms are, I run into, like, Travis is walking there, and Travis Barker fucking stops me, and he looks me dead in my eyes, and he's like, bro, you fucking killed it right now. He was like, right when I walked in is right when your computer fell off, and I stayed just to see you, like, if you were gonna bomb or not. And he was like, and honestly, dude, he's like, you're fucking amazing. Like, you really fucking killed it. Like, he really praised me. It was so fucking dope because I really respect Travis Barker. He's one of the greatest drummers of all time. Blink's one of the greatest bands ever. And then that's it. It was crazy that emotion that I felt 5 seconds before he said that, to being like, oh wait, really? You know what I mean? He's like, dude, no, you fucking, like, not a lot of people could have did that. He's like, you killed it. And then went back and like talked to Yella, and then like it was just a lesson to just never fucking stop. You know what I mean? Which I wouldn't have did anyway, but I was still mad about it. But it's like, yo, shit is gonna fucking happen, dude. Like, if it doesn't happen, then you ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's about being able to fucking pump fake and audible and be able to fucking make that real call in real time, baby. You dig?
Yeah, that's dope. That's a dope story, man. On that note, let's get into what you got coming out, brother. What can we expect? I know you got some surprises for the festival and all that. I know you got something coming out soon. Let us know what's going on.
Man, so yeah, right now we pushing the second single, Smooth. Hades, me and Trez, we got an EP dropping 7 joints. It's out on the 19th, which is a week from today, so you can already pre-save, pre-order all that shit. You get the first 2 singles, Hades, the title track, and Smooth. Smooth is produced by Left Brain. We got Derek Pope production on that. I made a few beats on there. Burning Giraffe, he mixed and mastered, and he made a beat on there as well. And I'm gonna still be dropping singles, but we're gonna have the videos for the album coming out shortly after the fucking release. We got the party coming out. I don't even know if I'm supposed to announce it, but we're gonna be playing Payday LA and it's just about to be a whole lot of fucking shenanigans. So make sure that you're on my social medias and all the internets and shit, so that you can stay fucking updated.
Yeah, let us know where we can follow you, man.
Man, on Instagram it's SAHTLSD. It's just Sat LSD, or just look up Sahtyre, SAHTYRE. Just look that shit up anywhere. Sahtyre.com, Sahtyre on Google and fucking Spotify, and Pandora, whatever the fuck these kids listen to. I don't even know. I just listen to my own shit.
Last thing, brother, can you give some advice to up and coming artists that may be a fan of yours and maybe want to do what you're doing, and he's just looking for some advice right now?
Man, honestly, the only thing I'll really say is that, because it's kind of weird, like, trying to give any type of advice, because I feel like at the end of the day, like, the creative spirit of a true artist is gonna fucking speak for itself. Like, it's gonna force you to make shit. It's gonna really just like take its own course for each individual person. But if you think that you know, or feel that you have whatever passion that it is you have, the only thing I would say is just literally just do that thing as much as humanly fucking possible, whatever it is. Like, if you're a fucking accountant, or if you're a fucking, you know, video game programmer or artist or whatever, you know, it's about just completely like delving into whatever the fuck it is that you want to do, because that's the only way that shit is gonna like grow, and like you're only gonna, you know, actually learn more about yourself and be able to like reach different types of potentials, because all the shit at the beginning is like not even your real fucking like you. Like, you got to get deep into that shit, because it's gonna keep changing and keep fucking getting more in depth. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's really just about anything in life. Like, you can say that about literally anything. The deeper you look, the more you'll find.
Bam, that's a bar. So make sure to come catch Sahtyre October 5th.
Come out.
Happiness and Pursuit Festival, along with Murr, Havoc, Already the Rugged Man, Crooked Eye, and many more. Tickets are on sale at THOPfest.net. Looking forward to seeing you there, brother. Thank you again.
I appreciate it, man.
The time and everything, man.
Yeah, thanks a lot, for real. I appreciate you guys having me on the show, on the festival. Fucking come out. We're going to do some crazy shit. We'll probably light some shit on fire. I'll probably get in trouble. I don't know. Let's fucking do it, though. Hey, on the real note, thank you, Chixie. I appreciate it, man. Fucking Sahtyre on all the fucking internets, and yeah, let's fucking do this. Hades.
All right, brother.
Yep. Yeah.